Do you like your new job, Mike? A van is going down the road, and the van driver is speaking to the young man beside him. Yes, I do, Bill, and do you like your assistant? Well, he's not bad. Thanks. They laugh. Bill asks, Is this your first job? No, Mike says. I always get a summer job. We get a vacation from college in the summer. Bill laughs. You students are lucky. Yes, but you van drivers are lucky too. You've got a fantastic assistant. Fantastic? Bill says. Who's this fantastic assistant? You? Yes, me. Oh, Bill says, and do girls think you're fantastic too? Mike laughs. I don't know. Bill laughs too. We're going to Morgan's now. Mr. Morgan's daughter, Jennifer, is always there. We can ask her. Bill and Mike drive to Morgan's store. They take the boxes from the van and go into the store. Mike walks across the store with 3 boxes in his arms. The boxes are big, so he can't see in front of him. But he sees a girl, a beautiful girl. She's standing behind the counter. Mike smiles at her, but she doesn't smile at him. Be careful, she says. But Mike isn't careful. There's a big pile of cans on the counter, and he walks into it. Crash. Jennifer runs to him. Oh, she says, are you okay? Yes, thanks, Mike says. He's sitting on the floor with the cans and boxes. He looks up at her. Now she smiles, and Mike smiles. She laughs, and he laughs too. Bill and Mr. Morgan come from the back of the store. They look at Mike and they laugh. This is my new assistant, Mike, says Bill. I can see he's new. Mr. Morgan says. Jennifer helps Mike with the cans. Come on, Mike, Bill says. We're going now. Mike looks at Jennifer. Are you going to come again next week? Jennifer asks. Mike smiles. Yes, he says. Well, next week. Please be careful, Jennifer says, and she laughs again. Mike thinks about Jennifer Morgan every day. Monday comes, and Bill says, we're going to Morgan's this afternoon. You can see your girlfriend. Mike says, Jennifer? She isn't my girlfriend. But Bill only smiles. They go to Morgan's in the afternoon, and Jennifer is there again. Bill goes in first and says hello to her. Hello, she says. Then Mike comes into the store, and she says hello to him too. Mike likes girls with dark, curly hair, Bill says. Cans of cheese? What cans of cheese? The cans of cheese for Morgan's, Mike says. I can't find them. Mike, we don't have cheese for Morgan's. We have peas. Cans of peas. Bill and Jennifer laugh again. Mike goes out to the van, and comes in again with the peas. He puts the box on the counter. I always do stupid things here, he says to her. Jennifer smiles at him. Not stupid, she says. She has nice smile. Jennifer. Mike says. Yes? Then a woman comes into the store. Jennifer says, hello, Mrs. Smith, and goes to help her. Come on, Mike, Bill says. Mike wants to talk to Jennifer, but she's speaking to Mrs. Smith. He goes out to the van with Bill. She likes you, Bill says. No, she doesn't. She can't like me. I'm always stupid with her. She does like you, Mike. Yes, she does. Now what are you going to do? Are you going to ask her out? At first Mike doesn't answer. He smiles. Okay. Yes, I'm going to ask her out. Next Monday I'm going to go into the store and say, Jennifer, can you come to the movies with me? Bill smiles. Good, he says. Monday comes again. Mike is happy. Today he's going to see Jennifer and ask her out. But he isn't happy about one thing. Mr. Morgan and Bill are going to be there too. And he wants to speak to Jennifer alone. They come to Morgan's. Mike jumps from the van and runs into the store. But he doesn't see Jennifer, she isn't there. "Isn't your daughter here today, Mr. Morgan?" Mike asks. "Jennifer? No, my sister's sick and Jennifer's helping her today." They come out of the store, and Bill looks at Mike. Mike is smiling. "Are you okay?" Bill asks. "What do you mean? You can't ask Jennifer out, but you're smiling." "I can ask her out tomorrow." "What do you mean?" Bill asks. "We're not going to come here tomorrow." "I know that, Bill. One this Friday," Mike says. "Can you come with me?" "Yes, Mike," Jennifer says. "Thank you." "You're happy," Bill says to Mike. "I've got a date with Jennifer." "Good." "Good? You mean wonderful, fantastic." "She's fantastic," Mike says again. "I've finally got a date with Jennifer." Friday evening finally comes, but Mike isn't laughing. He's in the van with Bill, but they aren't moving, they're in a traffic jam. "Oh, no," Mike says, "I can't be late. I've got a date with Jennifer at 8:00. At 7:30 Mike finally runs into his house. He goes to his room, and changes from his jeans to his clean clothes. He says goodbye to his parents, he runs out of the house. He runs to the bus stop, he's late, but the bus can take him to Cinema 1 fast. The bus comes, and he puts his hand in his pocket for his money. His money isn't there. "Oh, no," he says. "It's in my jeans." His old jeans are in his bedroom, and his money is in the pocket of those jeans. Mike runs to his house, but the house is dark, his mother and father aren't there. Mike has a key for the front door, but his key is in the pocket of his jeans too. He can't open the door. He goes to the back of the house. The back door is shut, but he sees an open window, and there's a drainpipe near it. Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. A drainpipe isn't going to stop him now. Mike goes to the drainpipe, and he climbs. He goes through the window into his bedroom. His clothes are dirty now, and he changes them again. He takes his money, and his keys from the pocket of his jeans. A police car stops in the street in front of Mike's house. "That's the house," one of the policemen says. The front door opens, and Mike comes out. He doesn't see the police car. He runs to the bus stop. "That's the man," the policeman says. He drives the police car along the street beside Mike. "Stop," the policeman says. "You're going to come with us. We're going to take you to the police station." The policemen take Mike to the police station. There they ask him, "Do you often climb through windows into houses?" "No," Mike tells them, "and I don't often climb through the window of that house. I live there, it's my house." But the policemen ask more questions. Mike tells them his story again and again. Finally the policemen say, "Okay, you can go. But don't climb into a house again. People see you and then there's trouble." "Yes," Mike says. "I know that now." One of the policemen smiles. "Come with me in the police car," he says. "I can take you into town." Mike goes in the car with the policeman. He's very late, and Jennifer isn't there. "I hope she isn't angry with me," he thinks. The next day Mike phones the store. Mr. Morgan answers. Mike says, "Can I speak to Jennifer?" "I'm sorry, Mike, but Jennifer doesn't want to speak to you." "But Mr. Morgan, I'm sorry, she doesn't want to speak to you." That afternoon Mike phones again, and Mr. Morgan answers again. Mike thinks fast, and then he speaks in a girl's voice. "Hello, is Jennifer there, please?" "Yes, who is this?" asks Mr. Morgan. Mike doesn't think. "Mike," he says. "No, no." He says in a girl's voice again, "I mean Mary, it's Mary." "Mike, stop this," Mr. Morgan says. "Jennifer doesn't want to speak to you. Don't call again." Finally, on Sunday night, Mike writes to Jennifer. He tells her about his money, and his key in the pocket of his jeans. He tells her about his climb up the drainpipe, and tells her about the policeman. I'm sorry, his letter says. Can we begin again? I'm going to be at the Broadway Coffee House tonight at 8:00. Can you meet me there, please? On Monday he takes the letter to the store with Bill. Jennifer is there, but she doesn't look at Mike. She goes into the back of the store. Mike puts the letter on the counter. She isn't going to read it, he thinks. She isn't going to go out with me. College starts soon, and this job stops, and then I'm never going to see her again. That night at 7:30, Mike looks through the window of the Broadway Coffee House. Jennifer is there. Mike goes into the coffee house. He goes across to Jennifer's table. She looks at him and smiles. Hello, she says. You're late. What do you mean? Mike says. It's only 7:30. You're 3 days late. Oh yes. I'm sorry, Jennifer. No, Mike, I'm sorry. Mike sits down and looks at her. I'm here now, he says. Lucky me, Jennifer says. Mike looks into her eyes. And you're here. Lucky you. And the two young people sit there and are happy.